The official cause of death for rock and roll legend Ace Frehley has finally been confirmed. According to the Morris County Medical Examiner's Office in New Jersey, the former Kiss guitarist, born Paul Daniel Frehley on April 27, 1951, died as a result of blunt force trauma to the head sustained from a fall. His passing has been officially ruled accidental. The Daily Mail obtained the full autopsy report, which paints a devastating picture of the injuries that led to the musician's death. The report reveals that Frehley suffered multiple fractures and brain injuries, including a fracture to the back of the skull, a large left subdural hematoma, and bifrontal subarachnoid and intraparenchymal hemorrhages. He also sustained bilateral occipital bone fractures extending toward the foramen magnum, a crucial opening at the base of the skull. In addition, Frehley endured a stroke and a left temporal bone fracture, further complicating his condition. Doctors performed an emergency left hemicraniectomy, a delicate surgical procedure that involves removing a portion of the skull to relieve pressure on the brain. The incision was later closed using metallic staples. The autopsy also noted significant bruising that was consistent with a heavy fall, including a 17 by 10 cm bruise on his right thigh and hip, and a 38 by 12 cm bruise across the left abdomen and hip area. Other older bruises found on his legs suggested that he had sustained previous injuries in the weeks before the fatal incident. The findings confirm earlier reports that Frehley collapsed inside his home studio, where he sustained the fatal head injury that led to his massive brain bleed. Despite doctors' best efforts, the rocker's condition failed to improve, and after several days on life support, his family made the heartbreaking choice to remove him from a ventilator on October 16, 2025. In the weeks before his passing, Frehley had shared with fans that he was canceling his upcoming tour dates, describing the decision as difficult. At the time, his team cited health reasons, and it later emerged that the musician had recently suffered a fall that led to his rapid decline. His longtime representative, Lori Luzararian, confirmed to Rolling Stone that Frehley's health had taken a severe turn after the accident. According to sources close to the family who spoke with TMZ, Frehley had been placed on a ventilator for several days, with little sign of recovery. Ultimately, his loved ones were left with no option but to let him go peacefully. Following his death, Frehley's family released a deeply emotional statement, expressing that they were both devastated and heartbroken, yet grateful they could make his final days as peaceful and dignified as possible. In his last moments, we were fortunate enough to have been able to surround him with loving, caring, peaceful words, thoughts, prayers, and intentions as he left this earth, the family said. They went on to honor Frehley's enduring legacy, describing him as a man whose kindness, humor, and strength touched countless lives. The magnitude of his passing is of epic proportions and beyond comprehension. Reflecting on all his incredible life achievements, Ace's memory will continue to live on forever. Frehley's death marks the first loss among the original four members of Kiss, the iconic rock band formed in 1973. Alongside Paul Stanley, Gene Simmons, and Peter Criss, Frehley helped create one of the most recognizable and influential acts in rock history. The group's flamboyant style, complete with painted faces, towering boots, and explosive pyrotechnics, defined a generation of hard rock performance and spectacle. The band was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2014, recognizing their massive impact on music and popular culture. Frehley's contributions went far beyond his guitar riffs. He was a showman who transformed live rock performances with innovative stage effects. He was among the first to use guitars that lit up, emitted smoke, and fired rockets, inspiring countless performers to elevate their own stagecraft. After leaving Kiss in 1982, Frehley went on to form his own band, Frehley's Comet, achieving continued success as a solo artist. He later rejoined Kiss for their 1996 reunion tour, which became one of the most successful tours in rock history. He remained active with the band until 2002, after which he returned to solo recording and touring, maintaining a loyal fanbase worldwide. In one of his final interviews, given to Antihero magazine in April 2024, Frehley reflected proudly on his unique career path. Out of the four founding members of Kiss, I definitely have been the most successful solo artist, he said, citing the enduring popularity of his 1978 hit New York Groove. He also spoke about the lasting influence he had on younger musicians. Almost every guitar player I meet, at least 75%, if not more, says to me, "I picked up the guitar because of you. When I heard Alive, that was it." I decided to start learning your songs. That's going to be my legacy, that I inspired so many people to play guitar. News of Frehley's passing sent shockwaves through the music industry. Rumors began to circulate after veteran music journalist Mitch Lafon tweeted, "Ace, thank you for the music and memories. God bless." Soon, tributes poured in from fellow musicians and fans around the world. Kiss frontmen Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons released a joint statement to The Hollywood Reporter, expressing their grief over losing their former bandmate. "We are devastated by Ace's passing," they wrote. "He was an essential and irreplaceable rock soldier during some of the most formative chapters of the band's history. He is and will always be a part of Kiss's legacy. Our thoughts are with Jeanette, Monique, and all who loved him, including our fans around the world." Ace Frehley leaves behind a monumental musical legacy, one defined by innovation, artistry, and rebellion. His influence can still be heard in generations of rock guitarists who followed in his footsteps. More than a musician, Frehley was a visionary who helped shape the sound, image, and spirit of modern rock and roll. Though gone, his star continues to shine brightly in the pantheon of rock legends. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more updates on celebrity deaths and news updates.